Smart Omega Empress Shinoa Bruno Tag Life Moments versus Team China. ASF Bangkok 2024.
Minu and Fury even use flicker forward to 4-man knockup, but the burst from Chokus is not enough. Fanhua will be traded for Vivero, and that's all China can get.
It definitely seems as though that when it comes down to follow-ups, the follow-ups is always going to be the difficulty from the side of China. When it comes down to Fanhua, she can definitely counter and engage very effectively. We saw from the previous team fight with a great amount of, in fact, 4 members that flew up to the sky, even following up with another S1, have got ways to control. But in a grand scheme of things in AoE, they don't really quite have that much of a damage to deal to kill everyone. Because let's be honest, Minoan's Fury, that's a huge AoE. But everyone else's skills and AoE skills doesn't really cover that wide of an area.
Yeah, a lot of China is playing around utility. Oh no, Chokus gets terrified in the brush again, has to dash out. Bridging Glacier finds too. That's actually a lot of damage to Perez and Amora, but they're able to walk back into lane. Alpuerto now taking the litho, gonna be backing off as well. Spear of Destruction actually lands onto Perez. Yanhuai gonna take it. Perez has to flicker out. AOG lands in. Purify used by Yanhuai. Diagon punishes Red Jessica for jumping too far forward. And now the Minnow and Fury to knock up Nivero and get the kill.
At an all-time low.
Alpuerto jumping in on Yanhuai. Wind of Nature used on the Moskov. This mid inhibitor gonna fall very soon. Raging Sandstorm flicker lands on Vivero. Forces out Wind of Nature on Perez. But he's a tiny bit of HP. They will back it up. China will be able to hold on to their final tower. But the question is, for how long?
We're 16 minutes and 25 seconds into the game. The Lord will be coming back in 5 seconds. Then Philippines, they can't allow Chokus to just run right in and steal the Lord again anymore. They need to deal with China, and they need to possibly just hopefully bring one person down to discourage China from moving on forward.
But they don't have Jessica anymore, and Fanhua already took half her HP and damage, so they simply cannot contest it at all. They have to give it away. It's too much of a risk to try and throw any bodies in for this. But that means that Philippines have a kill angle. Only one tower standing between China and defeat.
The Lord would eventually move down from either the top or the bottom lane. The middle lane would eventually be brought down amidst of all of that chaos that Philippines will be erupting within of China's homes. So honestly, this is a tough get around. We are looking at 4,000 goal lead from Philippines. China, we need to see a lot more of these bigger plays from Vermouth as well as Fanhua in order for Yanhuai to really pop off. So far, we haven't really quite managed to see too much utility from the splash damage that the Moskov is capable of bringing out.
Yeah, but now that final inhib is also gone. The Lord is crashing in. Philippines are gonna look to try and end this wherever they can. The minions are on top of the crystal. Diagon to Alpuerto on the flank. Fanhua eating so much damage and not really able to set anything up. Looking forward, Nin and Fury misses completely. Raging Sandstorm into the Winter Crown on Jessica, but they're not really able to stop anyone from the Philippines. Only Shadow Kill comes out and China is just being melted away as the crystal will be broken down, and it's gonna be Philippines
away from China in a convincing fashion all the way from the start to the end, only allowing China to get Poland will always be able to get one pacing above of the Hayabusa. But unfortunately, that wasn't exactly the case all that well. But ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely the MVP that we have for here. Perez that's playing as the Bruno.